Okay, so we carry on writing one, where's the three? The yin lines. Something to keep in mind. Synthesis of human design. There's a magic after you looked at the 100 how you just synthesize all of these layers, all these levels, all the things that are actually it's very yin. It's very how do I get money out of them? No joke. That's the job after all. All you are at 45, you're here together to get their carrot. When you look at the 4521, you see the original hunter-gatherer. The 21 hunter, 40 of the hunter with the gatherer is the channel of materialism. Never forget that. So they deserve. It's all relativity. Never forget that. The ruler in the 45 is the boy. So they think they deserve. It's all relativity. To understand how this works, the one tree child on the screen tries to figure out where it comes from. 45 minutes now. When it comes in, how do you get it? And if you're one tree in the first line, you don't understand how this works. One tree child is close to figure out where the money comes from. He was living with me. One tree you recognize certain things. They're very, very when they're small. The kind of just like it's mine. That's to harvest. To her is more than the father earns. It's the 45 and it's going to go through this trial process. And it's very fun to try. Watch the way in which my children look from how to see money. It's such where does it come from? After all, to child. It's very difficult to understand the things 45 has to learn, that has to recognize that money isn't self-deserving. The cruelest thing in order for you ever to have the chance to be the chairman of the board, you have to start shipping the product right now. So we can discover all kinds of ways together. It's one of the keys making sense of things for the people who are listening and the people who are motivating the people. No one at no time ever saw the resources of your way is about. Rulership is about power here. People find they think they're born to be a ruler, they speak politics and are free globally. And to see the extreme of this philosophy in American politics, George Bush has raised $250 million for advertising. Ben the third will want to be a state being president. It's money, and whoever has the money has the most power. How sad. It's in the program after all. If you have any process where they're going to be deeply, deeply upset, that every time they try to go to this, which they're always putting in more than they can, without the support, without the command, without the try. This is one of the real focus on the education. The best rulers are here to serve the consciousness of the people. This goes back to the soul of the I Ching, what it means to be principled king and this dream of humanity that will enter into the political realm, the real rulership game, enter the quiet and eat, truly wanting to be of service to you. It's not about controlling the hearts of the people, it's about controlling the pocketbook of the people. Then we go to 1-4. All one, whenever you're dealing with a one, whether it's the 1-3, the 1-4, the 4-1, or the 5-1, that's the scene here is education. It's ruler is that they are well educated. If they're not well educated, if they don't get a balance in their education, they're going to be very difficult in the way in which they use their power. And it's an essential balance that's in need. If you spend a lot of time educated, then you're going to have a lot less conflicts when there need to be a control. Remember that all the 45s are born to be conditioned by the 21 gate. All 45s dream of being controlled, and the 45 children would like nothing better than to be able to control their parents, control the way they work, and control their money. After all, I need, give me. These are not children that can successfully ask to do things, children that are not going to appreciate the course and earning money by doing their course. This is the kind of child who would say to you, if I could, all right, I'll accept this offer to do the course. But let me find a friend of mine who will do it for 10% less. And then you're offering me so that I can make a profit on their labor. Because what they would really like to say is, I don't want to do that. But I train them to cut the law. It's going to be ineffective. What they really need is simply to be focused on the fact that their natural rulership is in their smart. This is what's all us. If you're really to go deep, really smart, and do really well in school, you see, our God said, get us together, but in order for it to be able to continue to get it together, is taking them to the side of the greenback that They get educate others, that they group, their friends, their circle, or whatever. Be able to give them the benefit of that, that you're going to have a lot of this in the world, and so many of them are going to be there's this niche that are going to get an opportunity to have an education focused in that way. She's going to be totally obsessed with finding ways to make money because she lives in horrendous poverty. The moment you move to 45 to the material side early in their life, the moment you start making deals with them, the moment you start creating this, you've got to work for this and you've got to unliable material. They're going to be driven by a need for possessiveness. They have things that they don't initially need, all that stuff. So the real key for the first line is that you just move towards the education. You want power, is that each individual mind now is one of the most important business assets in the world. And this is the way in which we can enrich the 45's life. And we can give them a whole the material side of what this gate is all about.